For too long, the human race has ignored the signs. Your planet is nearing destruction. Salvation is reserved for those who pass the test. Initiate Phase 1. Power up the breeze cannon.
What is up, everyone? This is MrToastedFish here, and today we're going to be casting our very first JRTF Open Tournament game. It's a roundup matchup. This will be a single elimination for round 1. So spawning at the top left here, we have Garycoconut as the orange Zerg player, and then spawning at the bottom right, we have the pink Zerg Broodie.
It's Broodie.
Broodie?
Yeah.
Okay, Broodie.
So anyways, before we start, let's just explain this map a bit. So this is a map actually created by Broodie for our tournament for the round 1, pretty much.
Yeah, round 1. He's a very good map creator, and as you'll see, these players are, I guess the players that play on this map use it quite well. This could easily be a ladder map. There you see Garycoconut commenting on his map. I think all the players know about this being Brody's map.
Well, if anybody needs a good tournament map, get in touch with them anyways.
Yeah.
You can brew up something pretty good. So anyways, it's going to be a ZVZ, which is definitely one of the most harder games to play.
And cast.
Not necessarily.
So I guess starting off, we have Broodie throwing down a spawning pool and gas.
Oh, so I don't know. That looks like maybe a 12 pool, I don't know, 11 gas or so. Not sure.
So
and,
we have Garycoconut doing the same thing, but he did get no, they both got their naturals.
Yeah. Well, around the same time.
Yeah, around the same time.
I don't know. His spawning pool is a bit delayed, though.
Gary and Broodie are pretty much the same for supply, too, so pretty standard so far, but nothing really too special that's going to happen with the Zerg early game. Both
of them going for a macro-style play, to be honest. You don't see any Roach or Banelings this early on.
And both players are just preparing themselves for a bit of an earlier rush. That's why they had that spine crawler. And they got
what spine
gas, crawler? Or spawning pool, early spawning pool.
It's not really early.
But,
yeah.
And then what both players did is they harvested gas until they got to 100, got the metabolic boost upgrade for the Zerglings, and then pulled those drones back to the mirror line.
This is true. That's just many tricks Zergs use, like the distractor one.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a few, anyways.
Yeah. You guys can figure them out for yourself. So now we see Broodie starting to pick up a bit in supply. If we look on the units tab here, we have Broodie. Okay.
Well, don't say Broodie.
Okay. Garycoconut has a lot more Zerglings than Broodie does.
Which is kind of bad at this state, considering both of them is going for a macro style play. How Broodie already has his natural, I don't know, saturated.
Yeah. But Broodie is building 16 Zerglings and a Baneling's nest. So,
do we have a Baneling's nest for? No, we do not for Gary yet. Which I would like to see, or else those Banelings are going to eat it up, unless it's going for a Roach kind of thing.
So I'd like to say, Gary does have map control. And now we see Broodie is really starting to pick up in supply.
Not too much. He's only leading by around. That's a lot of numbers to calculate.
And now we have Broodie. Taking map control back away from Garycoconut. So now Garycoconut is very vulnerable because he is a lot lower in supply, and he does not have map control. So when it's Zerg versus Zerg, supply is very important.
And he's got to watch out from the Banelings. That's what's kind of going to screw him over because he's got nothing but tons of lanes.
Yeah. So those not the best Baneling, I guess Baneling engagement, but
then he doesn't have his speed boost for him yet.
So.
I don't know. Something hooks. And it looks like Gary was able to clean it up, but still he's very hurting in his drone count. Like if you look at the units, it's 25 to 46. Like that is huge,
ridiculous actually.
Which pretty much makes up all of Broodie's supply.
Yeah. And so, anyways, Garycoconut did get quite a bit more drones in that one larvae group, I guess you'd say, and pretty much just saturated his natural. But it is a bit late, and there we see Broodie.
He's already grabbing a third.
I totally missed that, but his queen's pretty much done.
And both players going for spires, so gonna have some muta battles. Always interesting to watch.
Yep.
It all just comes down to upgrades at the end of the day.
Pretty much for Zerg versus Zerg. And Broodie with the macro hatch. This is interesting here.
Pretty standard though. I like the placement though. Like maybe if he put it here, he could have made kind of like a block, like a choke point. If anything did happen, if Lings ran up in his base, he could.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, when you have Lings, everything but Lings too, it's not going to help you very much.
Never know. Oh, I keep doing that. 8 Muta is already coming out for Gary, and I don't think has any out yet for. No, none is out for Broodie yet, and he is not making. Now he's making 9.
10 mutas. So both players have quite a bit of a gas buildup. So we probably will see a lot more mutas than what's out on the field.
This is true. Lots of minerals saved up. They just need the larvae now, and he's gonna be able to snipe these Banelings, which is really good though.
Yeah, that's great play. So Gary the Coconut, I don't know if he realizes how far behind he is in supply, but Broodie is just building a lot of roads. Like if you look at him, he's still
55 to
45. So we see Gary the Coconut did kind of catch up, but
this is very good for Gary the Coconut to stay in the game because without any eco, you're dirt.
Yeah.
And he is going to grab a third, and looks like there destructible rocks. No, there's not. They're just kind of wondering. And large muta groups, it is 16 to 15.
So pretty much the exact same.
We have our first air upgrade now for Broodie, so that could pretty much almost win him the game.
And now we see Garycoconut, a bit of an engagement here, trying to go for that natural or the third base, but
it looks like he didn't kill any workers, so not the best. I don't know. I guess he did lower the muta count of Broodie.
Awesome play by Broodie, just kind of sort of sacrifices the Zerglings, but it was kind of worth it.
The thing about Lings is they're really expendable. Like, it doesn't matter if you lose 10, because you can make up 20 in the next second. And
now, somehow, both players' supply drops to the same. Well, actually, no, Broodie lost a lot of Zerglings.
And
so, with that engagement, Broodie came out quite strong because Gary the Coconut, if he's going to start building more mutas, he's going to need that third and those 2 extra extractors.
Look at this, 20 mutas on the way. And Broodie's getting his second Flyers attack, and Gary now getting his first one. Also, another thing is Gary didn't spend any money on putting spore crawlers in the back of his mineral line, as you see Broodie did.
Yeah.
It looks like we're going to have a bit of engagement here. Need a battle.
Huge.
And
a huge ball.
I think Is that
This is so hard.
This is gonna end up very well from Broodie, and there's the GG.
Well, with those upgrades, if you click on that Muta there,
it's only one.
One up. Okay,
Two's
so
on the way.
Still, with that upgrade, like Mutas are a lot stronger with upgrades, and with that engagement, Garycoconut was on move. Like Broodie was the first one to start attacking before Gary did, so that could have easily helped him if he started attacking immediately.
The secret to StarCraft is the aggressiveness. You
Yeah.
can't just let your opponent sit and max out. That's the worst you can do, especially if the player's tearing the Protoss. Because those deck balls, they're way too hard to take out once they're there.
And again, Broodie did take that early third, and with the Zerg Berserk, it's very important to get ahead in the economy, especially if you're going mutas. Like you need lots of gas.
And it looks like he was grabbing his fourth too, but what's his? No, his main wasn't even mined out yet, so he was way ahead in the economy.
Yeah. So guys, this is our first round, first game casted. Broodie will be moving on. Gary the Coconut will get knocked out of the tournament again. Round 1 is just single elimination. Thanks guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Good day, fellas.